Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Closing Comments here on March 12th. Let's see what happened today and take a look at our charts. Today in the indexes, we saw more volatility with the CPI report being released this morning before the open. We saw a nice back and forth action, the S&P trading in about 120 point range today. The Nasdaq and the Dow also seeing some good volatility, with the Nasdaq being the strongest and the Dow being the weakest here today. Price really didn't go anywhere, however. Lots of today's action was kept inside the prior day's range. We are at pretty oversold levels here at the moment, and price failed to go anywhere. Following the news today, we do have a PPI tomorrow, so we'll bring more volatility. However, we are just kind of getting down into these overextended areas, and might be finding support here at this 5,600 mark, give or take 50 points. If we see bids tomorrow come in above 56.45, I wouldn't be surprised to see a relief rally come from it, and see price start pushing back towards some of these prior levels that we've been watching, 57.20, 57.90, and testing our moving averages from below. We do have lots of work to do, lots of left-hand overhead supply to chew through on the way back up, so this probably won't be a V-shaped straight climb out of this spot. We've got a lot of underlying names that need to clean up their charts and get back above our moving averages to really, before we get super bullish on this picture. So expecting at the very least a little bounce to go test some of these prior levels in the 20-day average, and we will reassess when price gets back to there to see what's happening. Next up is crude oil. Today crude moved higher, pushing up towards 68, still staying inside that $65 to $68 range, just hanging out. We are seeing what looks like a relief rally kind of forming here at the moment. Wouldn't be surprised to see price reach back up towards our 20-day moving average that's hanging out right around 68.78 here at the moment. We could see prices pull back up into the air and try and test 70 as well. But I would be expecting the bears to step back in and show some resistance here as this downtrend remains intact, and these rallies will be selling opportunities. So in the near term, expect a relief rally, but the downtrend is still in control, and we will find some resistance and probably push back down towards those lows again over the next few weeks. Next up, we have live cattle. Today's April contract made new highs, recovering the prior 2 days' losses, which wasn't much, but closing today at 201.45. Just seeing this uptrend kind of continue. We had a slight pullback to $1.99 just over these prior days on a lower time frame. Very constructive action. We're seeing good support here come in, and expect this market to keep climbing out of this spot. And as we've discussed, the further you go down the line, the more closer to these prior highs we are, with December already poking up to new all-time highs. Next up, we have feeders. April feeders pushed up to new all-time highs today as well, up to 281.50, closing above our prior day's high. Just seeing this uptrend keep on grinding higher. Nothing super notable here, just seeing the cattle market continue to push higher, and a pretty bullish environment here for them. So nothing super notable, just gonna see the bulls keep pushing and sniffing out new highs here over the next few days, and probably gonna close the week on a strong note. So last, we have corn. As we discussed yesterday, this 469 prior day's low gave out and offered a pretty good sell-off here today, with lows dipping down to 456. Nice red day for the bears, who are short and pushing this market lower. We saw price come up here and get close to these averages and fail. We expect to see this second leg lower come here and continue pushing down into the 440 to 450 area, and as we see this downtrend kind of unravel. So that's about all we got there. We got PPI tomorrow, so equity markets should see some more volatility. That's about all we got for today. Have a good night, everyone.